Imagine a world without gunpowder, paper, or the number zero. It's hard to imagine, isn't it? These incredible inventions and many more came from two of the oldest and greatest civilizations the world has ever known. Ancient China and ancient India. But these were not just some buried civilizations of the past. They were titans that shaped the very world we live in. Today we're diving into a powerful comparison, ancient China and ancient India. We will explore the incredible richness, contrasts, and connections between two great civilizations that changed the world forever. While the pyramids of Egypt rose in the West, two mighty civilizations were already developing in Asia. In the Indus Valley, the earliest settlements of the Harappan civilization date from 3300 BCE. Cities like Harappa and Mohenjo-daro were marvels of design. They had grid-like streets, covered drainage systems, and even multi-story homes. These ancient Indians valued order, cleanliness, and trade. Their writing system remains a mystery, but their cities show signs of peaceful, complex societies. Meanwhile, in China, the Yellow River nourished early dynasties like the Xia and Shang. The Shang dynasty developed some of the world's earliest bronze tools and ceremonial objects. They created a written script that would evolve over time but never be replaced. Chinese character writing still connects modern China with its ancient past. Though separated by mountains and deserts by land, these two Asian civilizations had early contact. Chinese silk has been found in Harappan sites, and some agricultural practices seem to have spread across regions. It was the beginning of a long history of exchange. As the centuries passed, both civilizations grew more complex, and so did their systems of power or government. In India, no single emperor ruled. The subcontinent was a tapestry of kingdoms and empires, Maurya, Gupta, and many more. But it was the Mauryan emperor Ashoka who was most notable. He was a conqueror who left a legacy of peace and compassion after converting to Buddhism. His edicts carved in stone declared tolerance and non-violence across the land. Power in India was often influenced by religion. The Brahmins, Hindu priests of the highest caste, held immense authority. The caste system itself placed people into rigid social roles. It offered order, but limited mobility. Meanwhile, in China, unification became the goal. The first emperor, Qin Shi Huang, unified China in 221 BCE. He crushed feudal lords, standardized weights, coins, writing, even the width of cart axles. He burned books and buried scholars to suppress dissent, but built roads to improve transport throughout the empire. His still unexcavated tomb is guarded by an army of thousands of terracotta soldiers. After his death, people, tired of an oppressive regime, rebelled, and so the Qin dynasty was overthrown. The next dynasty, the Han dynasty, was a time of innovation. The Han created a vast bureaucracy where talent, not birth, determined one's future. Civil service exams opened paths for commoners to serve the empire. This early form of meritocracy helped China remain unified across vast regions and centuries. Despite political differences, both civilizations were similar in many ways. Both were deeply patriarchal societies. Family was central. In India, extended families lived together, guided by duty and caste. In China, Confucian teachings emphasized filial piety. This meant absolute respect for one's parents and ancestors. India was a spiritual laboratory. Here, Hinduism took root, a religion rich with gods, epics, and the ideas of karma and rebirth. Later, Buddhism and Jainism emerged. The new religions questioned the emphasis on ritual and embraced individual enlightenment. China's spiritual path was more practical. Confucianism shaped behavior, society, and government. Taoism called for harmony with nature. Ancestor worship kept families tied across generations. Yet, India and China didn't stay isolated. Buddhism, born in India, traveled the Silk Road and found a powerful home in China. There, it mixed with local traditions and became part of Chinese identity. India and China were global powerhouses long before the modern world. For centuries, they were dominant economic powers. The advancements they made influenced the global understanding of science and technology. For example, China developed inventions like the compass, paper, printing, and gunpowder. And India gave us the number 0, invented the so-called Arabic numerals, advanced astronomy, and created surgical tools. Both empires studied the stars, the human body, and the natural world. Through the Silk Road, goods flowed between the two civilizations. Silk, spices, tea, gems. So did ideas, Buddhism, art styles, even philosophies and technologies. Worldwide, Indian spices changed global cuisine. Chinese silk became a luxury item everywhere. These civilizations didn't just trade objects, they traded worldviews. The interaction between civilizations influenced global trade, diplomacy, and cultural development. They say art is a mirror of the soul, and the soul of a nation is what makes a nation unique and defines its character. So India built temples carved with stories from the epic poetry of the Mahabharata and Ramayana. Dancers, musicians, and sculptors brought Hindu myths to life, while in China, scholars painted scrolls of majestic mountains and wrote poetry about man connecting with nature. And Chinese craftsmen developed porcelain that dazzled the world. Their artistic legacies influenced all of Asia. This influence stretched from Japan and Korea in the east to Cambodia in the south and Tibet in the northwest. The legacies of China and India didn't end in the ancient world. They live on today. In language, art, math, science, medicine, and philosophy, their ideas still shape how we live. Ancient India and China continue to influence modern societies. From classrooms to yoga studios, from Chinese medicine to Ayurvedic healing, the past echoes in the present. Today, China and India are global giants once again, economically, politically, and culturally. Their ancient roots help explain their modern ambitions. And understanding their histories helps us to navigate the interconnected world of today. Because history isn't just about kings and battles. It's about ideas, discoveries, connections, the things that outlive empires. We hope you enjoyed this journey today. Which legacy surprised you or interested you most? China or India? Let us know in the comments. Please join us again soon. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.